Hi guys, I'm Liv Langdon, the Nutrition and Food Manager at Onnit, and today I have a very special guest, JP Sears. I'm excited to have him with us, and we're going to be cooking up a gluten-free Mediterranean flatbread.
You had me at gluten-free, Liv.
I knew you were gluten-free. He avoids gluten at all costs, so I figured it'd be the most appropriate recipe for you.
Absolutely. I've actually progressed my gluten intolerance so much that now I'm at the point where I'm intolerant to people who can tolerate gluten. So I'm excited about this recipe.
That was so confusing, but I am excited to cook with you. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with this gluten-free mix. It's a blend of almond flour, arrowroot, tapioca, starch. Have you heard of any of those things?
Yes, they're foods, is that right?
Yes, they are foods. All natural, I might add. You just got a little white stuff on your nose. Okay. Oh,
I get it?
just on your. Oh no, just right on that tip of your nose. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. You're ready.
I felt like you were my mother when you just did that, Liv.
I did. You're my child.
Into the, and you said your name is Martha Stewart?
Julia Childs, actually.
Okay, Martha.
Hello.
So into the big bowl?
Yes. Perfect.
We didn't even screw that up yet.
And that also, in here, it has baking soda and cream of tartar in there. So it's good. Already made for us. So what we're going to do, we're going to be adding apple cider vinegar. It's the best tasting thing. Have you ever tried apple cider vinegar? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't like it straight, it turns out. It's a little strong.
No, yeah. So next up, we're going to do some extra virgin olive oil.
Wow.
Do you know what makes it extra virgin?
It has intact morals.
That is right. How did you know?
Well, you know, I was raised pretend Catholic.
Okay, next up, we're adding water. Pretty simple, straightforward.
Yeah, that's like the most boring ingredient out of all of this,
But
Liv.
so necessary and hydrating. So now we're mixing. Go. Mix. Good job. It's going to eventually form dough.
I like to pretend that I went to college so that I know how to do things like this.
That is good. Okay. Ready? Like this. Okay. Now,
This is good.
rub together. I know, doesn't it? Feel nice.
Now my hands are smooth.
And moisturized. Good.
This is getting me in touch with my primal nature.
Yeah. Okay, I think that looks good. So what we're gonna do is we're going to be flattening it out and creating an actual like flatbread with it. So what we're gonna do is like divide it between two, put one there and put one there.
Like how you had to tell me how to do that twice. I'm a horrible
Oh,
listener.
no.
You're doing good. Now I want to shame myself to make you feel better. Liv, I am terrible at following directions. I really am, and you are really good at giving directions.
No, actually, you're going to laugh at me right now. I forgot an ingredient, and this is pretty integral. We forgot to make eggs, put eggs in them. I thought it wasn't gooey enough. Okay, I don't know. Should we start over? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna flatten this dough out. You can use a rolling pin. You can use a little extra flour on top if you want to, but I just like to use my hands
I like that.
because it makes a nice authentic shape. And if you want, you can do this side.
I do want, yes.
So all you're gonna do is just flatten it out, okay? Spread it. Yours looks just like mine.
So basically this is the one we're gonna
Yeah.
eat, and this front one is the one that JP gets to play with so that he feels like he's helping.
Just be gentle with it, you know? And you just wanna spread it.
I actually do feel like mine's looking better than yours.
Yeah, almost. I like odd shapes like this. I
That's
flatten
good.
it out.
That reminds me of the flat earth.
Okay, and we digress. So we're gonna pop this into the oven, and I'm gonna do it for you.
I'm happy to help.
Okay. So now we're gonna be making zeytin esmesi. Say it.
I love zeytin esmesas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what that means, it's olive paste. It means olive paste in Turkish. Zeytin is olive. Zeytin is in everything, which technically it's olive oil. like the Mediterranean diet. Very high in monounsaturated fats.
Reminds me of a simpler time.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you stand over here. You're gonna put everything in here.
Like literally on the counter right here?
Right.
You want me to stand?
Right here, yep.
So weird.
With your, I'm glad you washed your hands for this part.
Well, you know, Liv, I'm all about being committed to the recipe.
Okay, we're starting with 1.5 cups of black olives. These are pitted. I got them pitted so we didn't have to remove the pits for you. You just want to add them to the food processor. I did a mix of Greek and Kalamata olives. Blend of different ones is the best. You can really whatever you have access to, and you can eat them in between. That's good.
I like olives.
Yeah, olives are fantastic.
And people in the Mediterranean live to be like 245 years old because of olive oil.
Yes.
Based on statistics that I just made up.
And then appropriately, olive oil next.
Mm-hmm.
Extra virgin only, the finest virgins. So then we're going to do some fresh herbs. And here we have fresh oregano and fresh thyme. You can do dried herbs as well, but dried herbs are a little bit more potent in terms of flavor. So about 1 tablespoon of fresh herbs is equivalent to 1 teaspoon of dried herbs.
Love it.
Fun fact.
Life's in order now.
Yep. Okay, good. Now we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Perfect.
2 hands.
Good job.
Safety first.
Obviously. Next is we're gonna do some garlic cloves. I love garlic, so I did 4 garlic cloves. And then a bit of anchovies, actually, which people are like, bleh. But it adds a nice little salty touch to it, and you don't get too much fishy flavor.
And how dare they be like, blah. Like, this is Liv's recipe, people.
Right.
Would you guys be nice to her? No more blah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet.
Let's support Liv.
Thank
She's been
you.
so affirming to me in my journey in this recipe. This has really been a hero's journey of a recipe.
I just like to motivate you and inspire. Okay, so now we're doing a little bit of Himalayan salt, which you know how good Himalayan salt is for you.
Yes.
Just do a pinch. You could use your fingers.
Why don't we use your fingers on this one?
Oh, okay. Let me just use a little
My fingers are
spoon.
less exact on.
I'm just gonna do a pinch, tiny bit, because anchovies already have salt, a salty taste, so we don't want to be overpowering.
Yeah. I wish all humans had wooden spoons for fingers.
Me too, I guess. And fresh lemon, 1/2 juice of lemon. Look at that.
Can y'all zoom in on my biceps while I squeeze the life out of this lemon?
I actually noticed your vein in your forearm.
Do you know what that is?
No?
Hemp force.
Active. Okay, so next, top on,
Wow, this looks confusing.
opposite, almost, so close. Okay, good. Now you're gonna push it down, perfect.
It's probably better all the way on.
Yes, and then this, so this is the top. It's a food processor. It's a little complicated for a food processor. But.
And for people named JP, it's a little complicated for them too.
And then we're just gonna get it so that it clicks like that. See how it clicks?
I comprehend, yes.
Okay. Okay, and this is the fun part. Is what you just gonna hit it down right there. Yeah!
That's good.
Good job.
And like, how many hours do we hold this on for?
Only overnight.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep going. Oh. Oh no, did we get a shortage?
Liv, what did you do? What did you do?
I don't know what happened.
You always screw up our recipes.
So sorry.
I hate you. I hate all other white people too. For the love of God.
Okay, we're gonna figure out, this is a technical error. Maybe they just want us to mix it up and see if it's ready first. Okay.
That turned out pretty good.
I'm just gonna grab a spoon in here. You wanna mix it up?
Yeah.
See how chunky it is?
I feel like we're done fighting.
Okay, we're friends now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, that's good. I think I like the chunk.
Good.
Do you like chunky?
I like chunky, yeah.
I like chunky too. Perfect.
Reminds me of vomit. Not this, but just the word chunky.
So I'm just gonna
Let's not talk about vomit anymore. It's killing the vibe of the recipe.
No. I am gonna grab the flatbread and then we're gonna spread it on top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the olive paste and we're gonna spread it on top of the flatbread. With our handy dandy. We have a spreader if you wanna use it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you could use the spoon.
I am all about spreaders.
Okay.
Spread. Yeah, this is one way to do it, Liv.
This is...
And how thick or thin are we wanting this?
Well, you said you like chunky, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so chunk it up.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna think, so we're thinking abundance on the amount of oliveness.
That looks good.
Zeytin.
Zeytin. Esmasa.
Esmasa.
Good job.
Yes.
I like your style. Awesome. You don't have to stay in the lines.
Okay.
That's for normal people.
I like that.
Yeah. So now we're gonna take the feta cheese. Feta cheese is a staple in the Mediterranean diet. It's a little bit of a lighter cheese. It has a nice saltiness to it, so that's why we don't want to overpower salt in the rest of the dish. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take that big chunk of cheese and then crumble it on top. Like it was if you're making a little Mediterranean pizza type of thing. Good job. I like how you're kind of afraid to get in there.
And well, you said it's a very salty cheese, so that just makes me conservative with it.
You're like the Salt Bay, except the Feta Bay.
Pretty much.
Feta Bay. Ooh, Feta Bay.
How are we doing on that?
It looks great. I think that this is perfect. So we're just gonna pop this right back into the oven for another 10 minutes. And then we're gonna garnish it and that's it. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so you wanna grab one? We can cheers. Cheers.
Liv.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Good.
Yeah, it tastes really good. I totally thought we screwed that up, but that is so good.
No, and it was easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have all of my teeth?
Yeah.
I do? Okay, good.
You look ridiculous.
Let me
Liv.
smile. Perfect. Well, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, Liv. I would love to invite myself back anytime I'd like to come.
Perfect. And where would you want people to find you in case they liked you? I don't know if they do though.
Yeah, best place to find me on social media. My handles are Awaken with JP.
Thank you. Until next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video and would like to see more, follow us on social in the links below. For more healthy and delicious recipes, visit us at onnit.com/recipes.